What's good, y'all? It's your boy Chris, and today we are going to do a little different video. So, today I'm going to answer a question that I get quite a bit, and that's what equipment do I use? So, I decided to do a what's in my bag video and just answer all the questions at once. So, I feel like I have a pretty minimal kit compared to a lot of other photographers, cinematographers, and creatives. I feel like my bag is very light, and I like to keep it that way because I do a lot of traveling. I do a lot of hiking, and I'm walking a lot. So I try not to carry too many things because I don't want to be lugging around a whole bunch of heavy items hours at a time. It just is not fun. So I try to go extremely light. So with that being said, let's get to the kit, and I'll show you guys the first thing that's in my bag. Let's get it. So first things first is this little suitcase thingy. So I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the name because I don't really want to butcher it. But this holds a couple different important things. So what this has in it is my new GoPro Hero 13. I love this camera, mainly because when I do vlogging and when I'm out, I don't like to carry my Fujifilm like out vlogging with it because it does get heavy, and to me it just draws too many eyes, and I'm not really a fan of that. So I love this little camera because I can literally just throw it in my pocket and take it out and just film, and nobody really pays attention to it just because it is extremely small. So for those that don't know, I've been using the GoPro Hero 9 to record my vlogs for the longest time, and I finally decided to upgrade when I found out the 13 was being released. And as you guys can see, the size comparison, the GoPro 13 is a lot smaller than the 9. And also, I've never used the 11 or 12, but coming from the log of the 9 to the log of the 13, it is a huge improvement, and I have so much fun color grading the log on here. And if you guys want to see any clips from my GoPro, just go to my shorts, and that I used the GoPro 13 on, they will be titled GoPro 13 color grade, or they'll have the 13 with some color grade in there, and that's how you'll know it was from this guy right here. But like I said, I love this thing. It shoots 5.3K. I think it has like a 20 megapixel or 24 megapixel camera or something like that. I'm not too sure on that, but this thing is a beast, and it packs a punch for how small it is. It's smaller than a cell phone, and like I said, it can literally almost fit in my hand. Like I can almost like completely palm it where you can't even see it. It's so small, but yet it has so many features in it. I could take this underwater. I have the chest mount for it, the head mount for it, so I can get different POVs. When I also have the chest mount, I also have the shoulder mount for it, so when I do like different type of POVs, whether it's BTS's, whether I want weddings, photo shoots, video shoots, stuff like that, I can just put this on here, here, or here, and get a variety of different POVs for you guys, and it's super cool. And like I said, it's completely waterproof, weather resistant. I can literally just jump in a pool with no case whatsoever, and it'll be perfectly fine up to, I believe, 16 meters. I couldn't be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But anyways, that's the first thing in my bag, and it's also the newest member in my bag. So let's get to the accessories that I use with this as well. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is the Ulanzi selfie stick that I got with the GoPro Hero 13 as well. It's pretty dope. Ulanzi I used as my cage for the GoPro 9, and they're just built such high quality products. I love them. This is pretty cool. It has like a stand. You can extend it. There's some that go further up, but I don't need that much. This is just perfect. But yeah, this thing comes in handy. I filmed a couple videos with this, and it's fun to use. I love this little selfie stick. It's cool. So unfortunately my camera died, so I'm using my GoPro 13, which is perfectly fine because I love the quality on this. But like I was saying, Ulanzi makes such great items. I actually have the cage for my GoPro Hero 9. This is the Ulanzi cage for it. The only thing that I don't like about it is that you have to take off the door, and then it exposes the port, which pretty much takes away the it doesn't make it completely waterproof, which, I mean, if you're not gonna be in water or rain or anything like that, then I guess you don't need it. But that's the only downfall I don't like about that. But anyways, they make amazing products for the GoPro, and I'm a huge fan of them. So next up on the list is, I feel like every filmmaker or anybody that's wanting to get into video needs one of this, whether using a GoPro, whether using an actual camera of any sort. I feel like if you're doing any type of filming, these are definitely needed, and that is ND filters of some sort. So these are the ones that came with the new GoPro, and it's pretty much 4 through 32. I'm using the 32 one right now, 32 ND on my GoPro right now because it's super bright outside, and that's why you need them. So when it's super bright outside, you don't have to mess with your settings. Throw your f-stop to all the way to the end of 16, 22, whatever it is. You can keep your f-stop low and keep all your settings nice, and it has really good colors as well. So ND, super important. Get you one. These are so small, so convenient. I just throw it into the case and get ready to go. But with that being said, let's go on to the next things. So this might not be the funnest thing in your kit, but I promise you it is one of the most important things that any creative photographer, videographer will have in their bag. And I feel like everybody should be mandatory to have one of these of some sort. And if you do, go to Amazon and go get you one. They're super cheap. And that is a camera cleaning kit. So this thing is pretty much dope. It has pretty much everything you need, from cloths, blowers, to clean off the dust off your lens, clean off smudges on your lenses. It has lens cleaner, it has wipes, it has pretty much whatever you need all in this little kit. And I go everywhere with this thing. I do not leave the house without it, just because you never know when you're gonna need it. If you need to blow off dust off your lens, or you know, your camera, you need to get off some smudges, this little kit is the way to go. I love this thing so much. The Altura Pro, get you one. Amazon, super cheap. Promise you it'll come in handy. But anyways, let's move on. So another item that I love to use, mainly just for video, especially if I know it's going to be a long shooting day, I like to use a V-mount battery. So this one is the Viltrox V-mount, and it's a 99-watt battery. This thing is amazing. It got me through 8 hours wedding with only like maybe using 10% charge. Like it went from 100% to like 90% or like 88% through that 8 hours. And I'm actually gonna get another one of these just because they're so good and they're so affordable as well. I got this one on Amazon. I can't remember the price on top of my head, but I know it's probably like $100 or so. Super cheap, but it's worth it. And I would highly recommend, and if you get one of these or are interested in getting one of these, get you a dummy battery as well. They're also super cheap. Make sure it's the same battery as your camera. I know that's common sense, but I feel like I still need to mention that. Make sure the dummy battery is the same battery as your camera, and then you just attach it to there, attach it to your camera, bada bing bada boom, you're good to go. So yeah, this thing is a game changer for sure. But anyways, so I also have a little fun thing I keep in my kit, which I feel like is good if you're out with your friends filming, if you're filming by yourself, or even if you're on like a shoot and you need a little bit of extra light. I love to use the MC light just because, again, I like to pack light. It's super small and it's can literally fit in your pocket, but it packs a punch. So it's a really bright uh, light. And what I usually like to do is I like to keep around a few of these, and I'll put it like on top of a stove thing just to make the, you could also change the colors of the light, like pretty much any type of color you want. You can have like cop siren lights on it. It's super cool. But like I was saying, I like to put this on top of like a stove or something, add a little extra light, put it on a tripod in a hallway, and kind of give like maybe a blue lighting or a teal light or whatever the case may be, even an orange light, to just add that little extra flavor to the video. And it's a really cool light. Also, thing that I love about it is that it is magnetic, so it can pretty much stick on the fridges, like I said, on top of stoves, on stoves, pretty much anything metal. And it comes in handy if you don't have a tripod. Just stick it onto something metal and it'll light your scene. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Highly recommend it. It's affordable. I'm actually thinking of getting another one of these, just because I feel like you can never really have too many lights, especially when they're this small but this much power. It's amazing. But anyways, on to the next one. So another important item I feel like all filmmakers should have is a monitor of some sort. So this one is the Shinobi. I love this monitor so much. What's cool about this is that it has a memory card here, and you can pretty much add your own personal LUTs to it. So when you're out in the field filming, you could kind of see already through the monitor how it's gonna look with the LUT on it. And it helps out tremendously to really be able to vision, like to really be able to see how the image is gonna look instead of just kind of like guessing. And it also has, of course, your scopes and all that good stuff on it. You can add a mic to it and just connects USB to it. I also connect this to my V-mount battery as well. I have a dummy battery for it, which I connect to my V-mount. So my V-mount pretty much powers this and my camera for usually 8 to 10 hours easily. So yeah, if you're looking for an affordable monitor, I highly recommend the Shinobi. Super affordable, and it's extremely high quality and amazingly built. So go get you one. Highly recommend it. So one of the most important things for video is audio. So my mic of choice is the Rode. Even though I am thinking of upgrading to a shotgun mic or maybe a one of the small wireless mics, but for now this thing has been holding me down for the last few years, and it's been doing me good. I love it. It's really good for like vlogs or close range stuff, and on top of that, it's small, so it doesn't really take weight in my kit at all. So I love it, and it's fairly cheap too. Again, if you guys want to go check it out on Amazon. I'm not sure exactly the type of mic it is. I just know that if you type in Rode mic, this is going to be one of the first ones to pop up. Super high quality mic. I love it. Go copy one if you want to improve your audio. And now let's move on to the lenses. So let's move on to the more fun things in my bag, and probably what you guys want to see the most besides the camera. So now let's move on to the lens. So the first lens I'm going to show you is the Viltrox 27mm f 1.2. I love this lens a lot. It is also weather sealed, just like the Fuji, and it's super cool. So one thing I love about this is that just like the rest of the Fuji lenses, even though this ain't a Fuji lens, it still has the aperture ring on the lens, and it's just, oh, that's so satisfying. I can like do this all day. I love it. The focus ring is extremely smooth, and the same thing that I don't think I mentioned this before, but what I have on my all my lenses except for my GoPro, I use Polar Pro filters. I do have Pro Mist on this right now, but if I use it for video, I usually use the ND on it as well. So I usually just combine the two. Super cool, super convenient. If you don't know about Polar Pro, check them out. They have the best filters that you can get for your buck. They are amazing. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys some pictures that I got using the 27mm right now. So this lens is super sharp. I love the depth of field of this, and the build quality is amazing. The only downfall is if you're looking for a super light kit, this might not be for you, because it is a little heavy, a little bulky. But if you don't mind that extra bulkiness, then I would definitely invest in it, because it's a sturdy lens and the quality of it is pretty much unmatched. It's amazing. But anyways, let's move on. So the next lens I'm going to show you is pretty much the lens that is glued to my camera. It's pretty much my do-it-all lens, and it doesn't really leave my camera much. That is my Fujifilm 16-55 2.8 zoom. This thing is amazing, and it's also combined with the Short Stash filter, which, if you guys know who Short Stash is, you know he's an amazing storyteller, amazing photographer, and he teamed up with Polar Pro, and he released a filter, and I would definitely go to Polar Pro and check it out. It's amazing, and it gives a unique look to your photos. I also have a 6-stop ND on here as well, which helps a lot with video. So this lens is also weather sealed, just like the rest of my gear, because I am in a lot of wet environments sometimes when I travel. So that's why weather sealing is very important to me. But anyways, this is a 2.8 lens. I love it. It's my main video lens. I use it for pictures a lot, mainly for my fashion photography. This is pretty much Fuji's 24-70 lens, the 16-55, and the build quality of this is amazing. The image quality of this is outstanding, and it's just an all-around well-built lens, and it's literally just the do-it-all lens. I'm also going to show you guys pictures right now that I took with this lens recently, and so enjoy. Let me know what you guys think. Let's show you the rest of what's in my bag, and what I'm about to show you now is my workhorse, my beast, and just what gets the job done, and that is my Fujifilm X-H2. And as you can see, this thing's pretty much already almost all the way rigged up. It has my tilt-a handle on it, which I love this handle so much. You can get it on Amazon for extremely cheap, and it's cool because I usually just put my monitor here, I'll put my mic up here, and pretty much that'll be the thing. And I also has a tilt-a cage, which I love this cage so much just because you can add so much things to it. This is a small rig handle, by the way. It's not a tilt-a handle. I just got the small rig handle because it was a little cheaper than the tilt-a one. And yeah, so just in case I don't want to hear in the comments, but that's not a tilt-a handle. I know, it's a small rig handle, but it gets the job done. But anyways, like I said, one thing that I really love about this cage is that it comes with a key, which pretty much, if I need to take anything off, if I need to tighten anything, whatever the case is, this key comes in clutch. And it also comes with 2 of them, which is even better, and a bag of multiple like different type of tools that you'll use for this. So it's pretty sick. But anyways, back to the camera. This thing is a beast. This is what I've took pretty much all my pictures with, that you'll see on my Instagram, all my fashion photography stuff, all my adventure stuff, everything. It's all with this camera. And for people that are into the specs, it's a 40 megapixel camera, 8K video, and like I said, this thing is a beast. It's weather resistant, and like I said, I put that weather resistant to the test, and I can tell you it's really weather resistant. Yeah, this thing is a monster. I love it. I'm actually thinking about getting another one of these as a backup cam, but I'm also have my mindset on the S20 as well. So I'm kind of in debate on both of those. But now that I got the GoPro, 13, I might actually just go ahead and get a backup XH2 since I already have a really good vlogging camera right here that I don't need nothing too crazy with. So yeah, that's pretty much my workhorse, and that's pretty much my kit. So that's pretty much everything that's in my bag. And if you guys have questions with anything that you guys saw in this video, let me know down below. I'll be more than happy to answer it. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna end the video off here, and before I go, please give your boy a like and sub. It helps me out a lot, and just share the video. It also helps a lot, but the least you can do is at least like the video. It's free, and it helps me out a ton, and it helps you out because you get to see more videos of mine and more videos in this genre. So if that's what you're into, hit that like button. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end it off here. Keep traveling, keep exploring, and stay blessed. And until next time, we're out.